Look at this poor guy. Care the
Yeah.
king! Care the king!
Yeah.
He almost lived! Their Iron Fist almost saved him. Oh. Never, like, the number one rule of support, in my opinion, is never kill yourself to help somebody else. If what you are going to
Mhm.
do, or the play that you're going to commit to, is going to kill you, unless that player is going to kill their entire team, do not do it. Bro, forget where his support all was? Like, like, oh my god. Yo, what's up? How you doing? I'm good, I'm good. I appreciate your flexibility and patience with me. I know that I've been a little difficult with scheduling.
I have a few. I don't know how many I needed though.
Before we get started, tell me
Mhm.
a little bit about yourself, your rank, kind of your goals for the session, your like history, if you've played any games before, rivals, like that type of thing.
Right now I'm Celestial 2.
Okay,
I think I'm in the negatives, but
not for
um
long.
I hope.
Yeah.
But I didn't really play many games, but like I played Overwatch a little, but like barely.
Okay. Overwatch 1 or
And
2?
I never played 2.
Okay.
And I haven't played many other games other than that, but I know I make a lot of mistakes in my games, and I sometimes go back and look at them, but I just want to know what I need to be fixing specifically because I feel like it just goes over my head most of the time.
Do you have a good idea or indication of like what your strengths or weaknesses are?
Um, I would say I do think I need to work on like positioning for sure.
Yeah.
I probably need to aim train. Sometimes I feel like my ult usage isn't the best.
hmm
Like I use it when it's like not needed.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's for the most part, like what I definitely need to work on.
Yeah, so much about this game is just making sure you get your ults right on support. If you can do that, you'll just climb so fast. Like all the playmaking and stuff
Okay.
comes later. But a lot about the role and the characters that you play are about like denying value more so than generating it. Just because that's just how
Yeah.
your role works.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But let's take a look. And so this is basically your first hero shooter?
Yeah.
Okay.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is really good discipline not to ult that.
Okay. Oh, I think it's delayed on stream.
Oh yeah, I forgot to sorry, I always forget.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, so far so good. There's no mistakes to really talk about. You didn't waste your ult. The neutral's fine. There's not like
Yeah.
and your team is just hard rolling, so like what am I yeah.
I'm pretty sure we lost the game.
Okay. Let me see how you die here. Yeah, you just need to jump away at this point. You're half HP. This guy just killed your Moon
Hmm.
Knight, and then this guy's up here. This is just a little bit of tunneling on your team. I don't think you
Okay.
identify like what the threat is soon enough. That's why he kills you.
Yeah.
How often do you talk in game?
Actually recently I have been like I usually but mostly it's just to like tell my other support who's going first.
Yeah. I know it's like it's kind of difficult territory to navigate, but like being a girl, in any type of game like
Yeah.
this is always has its challenges because you'll open your mouth and some fucking pig will just, you know, go off for no
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but
Hmm.
communicating on support is like pretty important, and there's like a lot of times, especially like Obviously, the most important is making sure that you don't stack your support ults. But the here, let me pull up the notepad actually, so I can explain this concept to you, because this will transcend like any type of situation. It'll go to like every game that you ever play in the future. Real quick, 1 second.
Okay.
I'm sure some of the people watching as well, guys, you are familiar with what I'm about to talk about. So, assuming in most games you'll have 4 support ults, right? We'll
Yeah.
just say your team will have 1, 2, enemy team will have 3, 4. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the concept of layering. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as the support player, you understand that you need to try to greed your support as much as possible, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Because you want to have as much time. Wait, hold on. Let me fix that fucking 4. That is so ugly. Um, you want to try to have the most uptime possible on your support ult.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, there are 2 situations at which this doesn't really apply or matter. The first is, are they playing a comp where they can consistently and reliably kill you through your support ult? So like, let's say that they're playing like, oh, you're playing like Mantis or something, and then they have Jeff Angela.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're just getting speared, and then Jeff is going to eat you, and you're off the map like every single time, right? So you're not
Yeah.
saving your ult for particularly anything. You're just going to use it when they don't have those ults, and if they're using their ults for that, you just need to be like super super conscientious about like whenever you pop your Mantis ult, the Mantis or the Angela is just going to look to touch you. Um, and the second option is, do they have like, if you get your support ult first, which is something that I look for immediately in the VOD at the start of the map, especially on Sue, if you're able to just like super super hard pump your tanks and get your support ult first, jumping forward with your Sue ult and using it early before their Sue ult gets theirs is really 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 good, because you can start building your next one, and you'll also like
Yeah.
just get a free team wipe immediately.
Okay.
So like in this situation here, I would say that I wouldn't go for this play here because their Sue is at 90, and it's been like a minute. Like if you had your ults like 20 seconds ago, maybe for whatever reason, like if they're playing a high damage combo, let's say that you have Groot Thing or something, and they have solo tank mag, you should know as the support player that you're gonna get your ult before their Sue does, because you're healing more because you have 2 tanks, they have 1 tank, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So in that type of situation, you can use your support ult aggressively, and you don't have to save it for either a match or for a lair or for a threat.
Okay.
Does that all make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was gonna go into further detail here about the layering stuff, but you already understand the concept, so we don't even need to get into that.
All right.
You should save your pull right here as well. Like in
For
your
my
support
mat?
ult, like right here. You see how you
Uh-huh.
push this guy? You should
Yeah.
save your cooldowns here for when their support ult ends and pull people back into like the barrier, because it slows, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. That makes sense.
right when they leave the barrier, you pull them back in, so they have to walk back out of it again, and their teammates can't see them.
Okay.
Yeah, and you should know that you have about 2 seconds better because you use second. But here they're rocket
Mm-hmm.
layers, so it's like it wouldn't have mattered, but I just want to see that habit reinforced, right, for when it does matter.
Yeah, I definitely think I use like my push, my pull, like too much.
Okay, could have played this
Oh,
a
yeah,
little
I
bit better.
shielded it, but I think I was too far to left.
Yeah, the issue is that you need to identify that they still have Daredevil. That's their win condition, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if the Daredevil is their win con, you need to make sure that you save all of your cooldowns as much as possible for the Daredevil. And what you do here is you waste your pull, and then when he goes in with Daredevil, you don't have it whenever he's on top of you. Like if you
Yeah.
still have it right now and you're greeting, and you can push him away now and then jump away and look away from him, because what gets you is the tick damage from his ult. That's what reveals you from the stealth.
Yeah.
So again, if you push him now and then turn around towards the wall and then jump away and then look back, you should be fine.
Okay.
Because even if the ult reveals you again, you're repositioned, they're gonna lose track of you, and if the mag like has his ult on you, you still have the healing puddle, and you just stand still, and then you just like move left or right depending on where he throws the rock.
Okay, yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. So like here, if you turned your camera a little bit more facing the mag, the shield would have covered you because the shield goes to where your mouse is pointing. And because you're
Yeah,
pointing this way, it gives the mag an angle where he can hit you. If you point to the left, like you're full fine.
yeah.
Or you could TP as well. That's also a good shout. TPing
Okay.
is a little bit more risky because the Daredevil can chase you and kill you, but it would guarantee you're saving from the mag ult. I think if you just played this a little bit better, you're fine because you have the healing puddle of the Jeff.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you ever count down your ult for your team?
No, I usually don't.
You should try to if you're not in a game with pigs. It gives your teammates like um, a game plan in it. Like if my support is saying that my ult ends in 3, 2, 1, it just like helps me plan the next few steps of how I'm going to use my cooldowns in the fight. It's just like a general helpful thing. This fight doesn't matter. They had 2 support ults. Who cares? We lost. Happens. Go next. You are in World War III
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
I don't know what's happening there.
That's funny. No, I think you played fine. I think like you're a little slow to react to stuff, but it's not like the end of the
Mhm.
world. Like,
Well, I also had just changed like my sensitivity before this game too, I
yeah,
remember.
I was gonna say something else that I noticed is that like you are here, like right here. I noticed
Hmm.
like your crosshair, you're overcompensating whenever you try to like adjust to a new target. Like, you can see,
Yeah.
hold on, maybe it was a little bit further back.
I don't give up so easily. I don't gi- I don't give up so easily. Feeling fantastic. Only 60 seconds left.
Okay, overcompensating wasn't the word. It was lack of compensation. So like we can see right here, it happened like 3 or 4 times.
Hmm.
This is an indication that your sense is too low. Whenever this happens, if we look at your crosshair. So when you turn to heal your rocket here, when he steps back, you can see that your mouse is like behind where he is.
Yeah.
Like this is a good indication that your sense might be too low. If that type of thing
Yeah.
happens consistently, and then we see it happen again on the mag right here.
Only 60
So right, he gets pushed right here,
Hmm.
and your crosshair is
Hmm.
like a little slow to move to the left on him. So this
Okay,
could
I'll
either just take
definitely raise
time.
it.
It could take time, or it could just be like a. It might be just be a little bit slow from what you're comfortable or used to. What's your
Yeah.
sense?
Actually, I have no idea. I'd have to check in game.
Okay, go check. Go check. Just go check.
Okay.
clearly.
Okay, this is where you made the mistake. I have to go back into it. So when you jumped, you should go back into that room because it isolates you from getting shot from multiple angles, and your team can still see you and help you. But you jumped forward, which
Okay.
gave you the opportunity to be shot from an off angle. Hold on. Where are you? Yeah, right here.
What am I?
So
Invisible.
right here, this is good. This is good. Once this happens, you should back up and play into this room right here. This is like super max win because the only thing that can hit you is from facing forward, like in front of you. You can heal your
Hmm.
entire team and make sure you cleave all your left clicks. No one can shoot you from the side, and if anyone dives you, you're an LOS of your full team. You just walk forward, and you still have your shield
Okay.
and all of your cooldowns, and you just like chill back here.
Okay.
Where's your rocket? Yeah, yeah, and you can see your rocket, and your rocket can just turn and help you. But generally speaking, you always want to have one support that's always at the furthest back, because
Hmm.
that support is going to be able to heal like everyone at the same time. And if like how do I explain this? So if you have both supports who are side by side together, right? If one of you takes damage, like a substantial amount of damage, like you're getting dove and your passive self healing from whatever character you're playing isn't enough, like Luna's clap or Envy's shield or something. If
Yeah.
both of you have to turn to heal and you can't heal each other and your team at the same time, it's going to be problematic because it's going to mean that your team is on like your front line is on a timer, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So when Venom dives your backline, if both the supports are patty kicking, no one else on the map is getting healed. But if Venom dives the backline and he's only focusing, like let's say that he's focusing your other support, but you don't get hit by the Venom Slam or the tendrils, he's not looking at you, you can heal your other support and your team if you're standing in a straight line and you pierce everybody, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, so you always want to try to look to have that scenario happen as much as you possibly can, and this is a situation that which that could happen, right? If you're back here, Daredevil obviously goes for you in the situation, but let's say he goes for your rocket or something. You can heal your rocket and your
Hmm.
team at the same time, and you're not getting shot by this guy.
Okay.
Yeah. You dying here is really bad. Like this is game
Yeah.
losing. You're 82-year ult. And you wouldn't have gotten hit by this Moon Knight ult. You could have played slow, farmed your ult, so on and so forth. Like you probably still die, but we would increase the chances that we can win as much as possible. Because farming 20%
Yeah.
here is going to be really tricky.
30 seconds. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I died right when I got ult.
So when you come out of the portal, you're just slow to like deploy your shield and play cover. You should like play on this box and like try to kite the Daredevil and the Deadpool who are both shooting you, right? You want to try to
Hmm.
break
Yeah.
LOS from this guy, or you can rotate to the right side of this wall and have your strange shield you, or just have your rock. Like the only problem here is that you just isolate yourself in this corner. You need to
Yeah.
kite to your rocket or kite to cover somewhere and do something, but you still haven't deployed your shield until you're like less than half HP, and then you run away from your shield instead of fighting on it with your teammates right there.
Hmm. Yeah. That's definitely my mistake there.
Yeah. Because if we lose this fight, this is your fault. Yeah, 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 we lose. Because it gets, yeah, yeah, right there. Okay, moving on. Do you ever look to shoot the ground on Sue? Like your teammates' legs?
No, but I do know that I should.
Yeah. I would just work on that. Sometimes it's not always applicable because you
Hmm.
need like to hit every target and you just need the range, or sometimes you want to hit the enemies and your allies because it's more ult
Yeah.
charge. But if you just need to like pump healing on a single target, you should definitely get in the habit of that.
Okay.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, I was just reloading there.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what that guy's doing. Okay. So let's take a look at their comp and look at ours, okay? So
Hmm.
remember what I talked about earlier about like the aggressive support ult?
Yeah.
So this is a scenario at which it could be good. Now it's not possible because our team fucking fed and died because they're fat. But like if this guy
Yeah.
didn't die and this guy didn't die, I just want you to identify like when you hit tab in the situation, there should always be a thought in your head. Can I use my support ult aggressively and early here? Because
Okay.
they have mag and tank pool, but you have Penny, who is just taking meat perma, and you should know like how much damage your team is taking because you're the support, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you hit tab and your rocket is 65 when you get your ult, pretty good chance that they're like 40, like 30 to 40 away from their support ults as well, especially if Mag is in the game, because Mag's form of mitigation is shielding and bubbles, which means that he's not taking damage that can be healed from supports. Like Groot, for example, such a fat target, but his
Yeah.
mitigation comes in the form of his walls. But like his team, like he's such an easy target to hit, you're just going to generate so much ult charge off of him. So just kind of identifying like what teams have how much damage and what teams like have like what tanks to mitigate that damage is going to help you discern if you get your support ult fast enough to do it aggressively. And the more that you do it, the more that you'll get better at identifying it. Because there's going to be a couple of times if you start trying this where you're going to jump forward, place your support ult, and they're going to match and your team's going to die. Like that'll definitely happen sometimes. But you
Yeah.
can't get better without doing it.
Okay. Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
Yeah. It's also another aspect of it is if you know that they don't have support ults and you do have a support ult, especially with Sue, more so than Cloak, because Cloak is very vulnerable in her ult and it's like kind of slow. You have the ability to go invisible and just flank and then just run at their team and then drop your support ult until your team like walk forward, right? Or you could just jump from
Yeah.
main and you could pull people back closer to the support ult.
Yeah, because usually I never really use my ults aggressively.
Yeah. Or like if you have a Venom on your team, you can flank with your Venom, or if the distance that he's diving is close enough to you, you can support all your Venom or your Daredevil or your divers to enable them to stay in to keep killing their supports, right? Because normally they have to go in, get out, go in, get out, going, and get out. But you can stabilize their hit with your support ult from range as well. That's like another option of using it aggressively. You don't always have to go in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then like one super final or micro thing as well with Sue is if you have a Venom on your team, if you use the pull right when your Venom chomp, it will execute. Like it insta kills a target.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like 275s, even 275s will instantly die if you pull right when your Venom chomps.
Okay. Yeah, I did not know that.
If anyone in chat has the Forky clip, could you drop that? I saw it the other day. Like there's a pro player Forky Dog who did it, where he was playing with a Venom and his Venom chomped like 3 and he pulled right as she did it and then he just got like a triple kill.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really strong if you can do it. Okay, this is really dangerous. So, two things. Let me go back a little bit further.
I was
Okay.
trying to ult to save Cap, but
Yeah.
I just didn't place it quick enough.
Yeah. So this is actually good for your team that they use Iron Fist ult with Rocket ult because you have Sue ults. If they save Iron Fist for your Rocket, your team is in trouble because he'll break it instantly. But in this situation, all you have to do is just ult sooner. Your Cap will be stabilized. This guy will die, and because this is Celestial, everyone will instantly match, and you just have to like live.
Okay.
Ulting on top of Rocket Bongos is like super scary as Sue because if the enemy team is good, they'll just run at you and kill you.
Yeah.
Like here, after this guy dies, you're like a really bad spot. If you're playing as better players here, you were dead 10 times out of 10. Like if I'm this Iron Fist, you're dead. I'm just running at you because you're in the ult.
Yeah.
I'm damage boosted. My whole team's right there. I'm just gonna punch you, make sure that you can't get away with your invis, and just kill you. Which I don't know why their Iron Fist doesn't like. Oh, you were able to get away. Okay, lucky you. Wait, what does this guy do? Does he chase? No, I mean you just don't die. Like I guess this team just isn't shooting you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on, but oh crap. Let me see. Do you have the kite back right? Yeah, I mean,
I just didn't want to get hit by the
this is
mag.
reasonable. This is reasonable. Like, I wouldn't be mad if this, like, I'm not too upset about this. The correct play is to walk to the right side. I don't think that you would have died from the mag ult, but it's like, why even take the risk? It's just kind of iffy because once you're in this spot and you're ISO'd, like, you don't have any cooldowns still. Maybe you would have been fine if you didn't peek right there and take all that damage. Like, right here, you're still peeking. I think if you stayed, like, right here and you, like, chilled for a second, played your life a little bit more, were a little bit more selfish with your shield. You shield your rocket right here. If you shield yourself like right now, and then just don't peek this corner, wait till someone wide swings you, and then use your jump and push to kite, I think you would have lived. That's probably the correct thing to do. Yeah.
Yeah, because I did try to jump back, but it was too late.
Yeah, and you were like half HP because you were helping your rocket.
I don't give up so easily.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, and then I die here.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you put that fine. You need to walk in here though. Wait, hold on. Wait, maybe I'm trolling.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Daredevil ulted, and I think he
Yeah.
dies.
Yeah, no, you three are fucking trolling. You all need to walk in and carry the king who's ulting right here.
Okay.
You two
Yeah.
need to carry the king like right now. This guy is how
Yeah,
you
I think he
win.
dies
You need to round the
instantly.
corner. This ulting Iron Fist is worthless. This character is horrible. He will never kill any of you.
Okay.
All you and Rocket have to do is just look at each other and heal each other occasionally, and that's about it. And just walk with your Cap ult and Daredevil, and they will all die right now.
Mhm.
Look at this poor guy. Carry the
Yeah.
king! Carry the king!
Yeah. That's on me.
Oh, I'm here now, guys. I got you.
What are you aiming at?
You need a pole right here.
Okay.
I guess you're looking for push off the cliff. Like, that's more reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's fine, but I think it's more guaranteed value to pull them back into your rocket ult into your team. There's a higher chance that it works. They have a lot of characters that can just get back on the ledge.
Okay.
He almost lived! Their Iron Fist almost saved him. Oh. Oh my god, we got back. No W. Oh.
Should I not have been so up there?
No, this is fine. You just have to jump away. You just don't jump.
Okay, yeah.
If you would have insta jump there, you're full chilling, you got the pick, you carried the fight, you match their support ult, you win the game.
Okay.
Oh.
I won't disappear so easily.
Okay, this ult isn't good. So there's two big mistakes here. The first is that this poor guy, you just forget about him.
Yeah, I should have looked back.
He just gets left to die. And the second is that your ult isn't actually doing like we're not in a position where we realistically need the ult to sustain like our Daredevil and Cap. Like they're fine, you can just heal them normally. And they haven't used an ult that's required you to ult here. Like, for example, they're coming up on Iron Fist ult. We would like really like to have our Su ult for Iron Fist ult so we could just ignore him and just like stabilize on the cart, right?
Yeah.
And generally speaking, if you're playing against Iron Fist, and this is like kind of niche because this character is like pretty uncommon, but Iron Fist is pretty good in the rocket because of how fast he breaks his beacon, especially in his ult.
Okay.
If you were going to save your ult for the Iron Fist, it should always be not the rocket player because you don't want the bongo to be broken instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, if we play this out normally, like let's say that you don't ult. Hold on, you die right here, so 1 second. Okay, so we're already down 2. Doesn't matter. The Cap is full HP, still on the cart. You come back, you sustain your rocket right here. You do save your DD, you do save your Daredevil with this ult, but this guy is not the win con right now, and he's just fucking trolling. Like, you need to save your ult to stall. Once this guy dies, he needs to TP back for the boys, or this guy needs to TP back, and then he can come back later after that. But you two just need to heal each other while your Cap stalls, and then you can ult cart like last second. We need to greed this as much as possible and give our team time to come back.
Okay.
What are you aiming at?
That's like another example of your sense being too low. Did you check your sense for me, by the way?
I'm pretty sure at 4.7.
What's your DPI?
That I don't know.
What kind of mouse do you have?
It's a Logitech mouse. It's the Super Light Pro.
Okay, okay, so you got good taste. That's good. Um, go to the. Do you have like the software installed?
No, I did download it, but it didn't download fully, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. What I would encourage you to do is to download the software because unfortunately the Super Light Pro doesn't have the DPI switcher. So
Hmm.
you can't check what it is without downloading that software, but I think natively it is 800. And I think
Okay.
if you're at 4.7, 800, that sounds a lot more reasonable than anything else because I think that that would make what I play 1600, so half of 4.7 is like what like 2 point
2
something,
point something. Yeah.
2.3, 2.4 something. So that's like actually I wouldn't say it's like really close to my sense. I play like 1.2, but it's
Okay.
reasonable. It's nothing like super crazy. 4.7 is pretty high, yeah. Um,
Okay.
do you have like a big mouse pad or like what's your setup looking like?
Mm, no, I think it's like 6 by 6.
You play on like a small like
I
um
can get a bigger mouse pad, but
yeah. I would encourage you to because it'll just be more forgiving. Like the problem with having
Mhm.
really high sense is it's really good on characters that like to be close range with their targets because characters that are in front of you that are hypermobile, like in this game, let's say that you're playing Spider-Man, for example, a higher sense is usually better than a lower one because of all the times that you're like moving around and targets are like so quickly flying across your screen. You need a higher sense in order to be able to readjust to them quickly, right? Whereas if
Yeah.
you're playing like Hela or Jean Grey and you're on high ground, if you have a lower sense and people like adjust, for example, let's just look at like these targets, okay? Like if I'm like
Hmm.
right here, the further away you are from a target, the lower you want your sense to be ideally. Because what this means is that if I need to adjust 2 centimeters to the rocket, but I have a high sense, it's going to swing past him. But the rocket is such a small target and moves so little most of the time. Having a low
Yeah.
sense that you're not going to overcorrect to is more advantageous than having a high one.
Hmm.
So essentially, to summarize it, high sense better for playing characters that are close range, low sense better for guns. To put it as simple as
Okay.
possible.
Yeah.
And it obviously kind of depends on the person that you're talking to, like your setup, what you're comfortable with. Some people prefer aiming with their fingers, some people prefer aiming with their their arms, their forearms, their wrists, so on and so forth. It kind of just depends on the person. But I would generally recommend that if you're playing um, a character like Sue, is Sue your most played?
Yeah, Suze.
Yeah, I would say Sue most of the time. You're like a mid to close range character, so having a higher sense is better than having a lower one. But that's not like an absolute rule. It's just a lot of the time you're gonna have to turn to help your other support or to help someone on an angle, or like if let's say that you're playing Luna and a Spider-Man jumps you or something, you want to be able to turn around quickly and freeze him, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, that type of thing. So you can kind of mess around with that. That's just what I recommend, and especially after like watching you play. I've
Hmm.
noticed like a lot of times your crosshair is lagging a little bit, and while I think that you do have a relatively high sense already, like relatively speaking,
Yeah.
um, increasing it more could be advantageous to you. You could just be one of like the rare people that play on like super high sense because you never played like Counter Strike or CS:GO or so on and so forth.
Okay. So like 5? Like I should put out since 5 or
I would upgrade it to like by point 0.5 every day, or maybe point 0.1,
okay.
point 0.2 every day until you find something that feels really good.
All right.
This is real power, man!
All right, let me go back. Sorry.
This is real power, man!
Okay. Only thing I'll say right here is you need to proactively jump away around the corner when they use rocket ult because you have nothing to match. So like if they have a support ult, you don't have
Hmm.
match. It should immediately indicate in your brain that you need to kite, which means that you
Okay.
just jump
Yeah.
away. You play the right side corner. You play in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I probably, yeah, I could have should
You
have
could have
done
saved him.
that.
Yeah, you could have saved him. I understand this because he looks at you, so you get scared, like, oh shit, does he know? He's
Hmm.
looking like literally right at you, but he obviously
Yeah.
doesn't. He obviously doesn't know that. And his crosshair is pointed downwards, so it makes sense that you would do that. And to be honest, your Moon Knight should just stand still and just like trust
Hmm.
that someone's gonna help him, because you have a
Yeah.
mag and a Sue. But I mean, this is ranked like celestial, like like
Hmm.
that doesn't even happen at fucking Eternity One Above All lobbies, where I would expect my Sue to shield me. It's like I would probably do the
Really?
same thing and like, yeah, 100%. Unless I'm with a duo who I know is good,
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna stand still because I'm just gonna assume I'm gonna die.
Okay.
Yeah. But like those types of plays are like what will win you the game, by the way. Like denying value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have ulted that.
Yeah, no, this wasn't necessary. Actually, it might have been okay. Hold on, let me think about it. No, I think this is fine. It guarantees your team the fight win and you just have rocket ult.
Okay.
An extra force field? Great. Only 60 seconds left. Get that vehicle moving again. Vortex field.
Whoa, 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 whoa. This guy should never die. Oh, he bubbles right here.
Vortex field.
This might be your fault. Yeah, you need to push this Iron Fist off of your mag. You also
Okay,
need
yeah.
you also need to tell your mag to commit to play to one side of the cart where you can see him so he's not constantly LOSing you. So you tell your mag play left side cart or play right side cart. Here you would just say like whatever's most convenient for you. It doesn't matter. He swings back right
Yeah.
side for whatever reason. So like you LOS and you miss some heals on him here. But like
Hmm.
we definitely could have saved this guy. I want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to reload. Yeah, that's just unlucky.
Psionic surge. Down to 30 seconds.
Push this guy off of your beacon. That's late. Yeah. So you see how your rocket are stacked on top of each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is kind of going back to what I talked about a little bit ago about like playing in the line, like making the line. So if you jump backwards right here, you could ensure that you could push the Iron Fist away from your rocket ult, and that you could heal your entire team, and you're out of range for any like potential threats that could kill you. So
Okay.
like this Deadpool who's building his ult, if you're all the way at the back of the map, he's not possible for him to reach you. Like if you're back here, he can't
Yeah.
he can't reach you and just ult you like he does right here and just guarantees your death. And if he does, he has to like commit all of his cooldowns to do it to chase you, which means that you'll have your jump, you can kite to the mega and go back into your spawn if you need to.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. This Bucky is brain dead. What? Oh, never mind. Anyway, yeah. Okay. So what were your takeaways from this map?
Like from the second?
Just in general, like what did you learn? Like what really solidified in your brain after watching that map and us talking about it?
Definitely my cooldowns. I need to start using it, but I think my push pull, I just throw it whenever I have it, or sometimes I just don't use it. Like I don't realize that I should be using it. Like with the Iron Fist, that did not cross my mind at all. I definitely need to ult more aggressive for sure, because I think in ult like the start, I had my ult first. Like their suit didn't build it as quick as I did.
Yeah, but there's still that wasn't really a opportunity for you to use it though, because your Cap and Bucky died. But
Mm,
again, the only thing I really care about is making sure that I instill good fundamentals in you and that you
hmm.
understand like the concepts that we're talking about go from game to game to game and they're not specific micro scenarios because it's so rare that you'll come into situations and encounters that are exactly the same in this game.
Yeah.
where like me talking about a micro mistake that you do for 30 minutes isn't going to be valuable to you. You need to understand the general underscoring principle. It's kind of like math, right? Like
Hmm.
whenever you're learning math in elementary school and middle school and high school, so on, that's all like building the foundation so you can do your algebra, your trigonometry, so on and so forth, right? You can never do that
Yeah.
without a foundation. And it's the same thing here.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely go back and watch it.
Yeah. And I encourage you in your future games as well, if you do go for an aggressive ult, if it doesn't
Hmm.
work, hit tab or not, don't hit tab, but in the replay, just see like how close was their support ults. Why did they get theirs about the same time as mine? Why did this work? Why didn't anyone go in? Do I have the characters that can actually go in? Did I say anything? Like that type of thing, right?
Yeah.
And it'll be pretty
Yeah, I
simple for
usually
you.
never think about like what characters they're playing compared to my team.
Yeah. And that's like really, really important for support as well because all you should be thinking about is how does their team win?
Yeah.
It's like the complete opposite of a DPS's mentality. Is like, how do I win the game? Like, how do I get proactive and like carry?
Hmm.
Versus you need to shut down their carries and think about how they win. So, for example, when you're rocket ults, how they win is breaking your rocket ult, and Iron Fist shreds rocket ult. So you need to protect your rocket ult. That's what your entire team should be
Yeah.
thinking, and
Yeah,
shoot
yeah,
the
yeah.
Iron Fist. Yeah.
Okay, that
So,
makes a lot of sense.
yeah. All right, we got about like 20-ish minutes left. Do you have any other codes for me?
Yeah, I do have another one. Let me
All right.
see.
Yeah, let's see it. How long have you been playing Rivals for?
I think I started being like consistent in season 2, but I hadn't upgraded like my PC at that time and I was really laggy. I think I upgraded it like season 4. So like really consistent since season 4.
Okay. I think you're on track to be in a really good spot. You haven't been playing for that long. This is your first Yo shooter?
Yeah.
Like you didn't play like any other games before this. Like you didn't play League, you didn't play Apex, you didn't play like
I played like Fortnite,
play
but
Fortnite. Okay. So at least there's like
yeah.
some shooter foundation there. There's like the transferable skill of like third person camera or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Our enemies are near.
And what's your hero pool consist of mostly? I can't remember if I asked you that.
It's mainly Sue.
Hmm.
If I already have 2 other supports, I'll go Mantis. Sometimes Rocket if Sue's banned. I don't usually play Gambit, and I do play Luna.
What about Cloak?
Usually not.
Okay. So I would say for your role, it would be, well, I can't really say for certain because next patch I don't know what the meta is going to be. I
Yeah.
keep hearing rumors and speculation about how it's the biggest patch ever, and they're going to change all this bullshit or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, but I would say already because you've communicated to me that your mechanics are a concern of yours, and we need to figure out like what your sense is, and I haven't like really gone in depth about like aiming or anything like that.
Yeah.
Luna is like a character that makes me like, a little bit hesitant that I'd like to see you on, already because she's weak and because she's mechanically
Yeah.
demanding. So like, why pick a character that takes a lot of like mechanical output, but generates like way less value compared to the easier options, you know? Unless you just like
Yeah.
really, really enjoy the character, there's like no point.
Okay, yeah, but
So
I
like if
mainly just play Sue. That's kind of
yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm just thinking like there are situations at which Cloak is better than Sue. And I think because of the
Hmm.
role that you already play, like Cloak and Sue, like are usually filling the same role in a team. Like if you're not playing Cloak, you're playing Sue. It's very rare that you're playing Cloak and Sue together, and if that case, you're just on Sue anyways. Um,
Yeah.
but I think just adding Cloak to your hero pool would be very beneficial. But you might like White Fox, so who knows? Maybe White Fox will
Okay.
take over, and then what I'm saying is completely worthless. So you could hold off for now. But I would say in the
Hmm.
future, if you don't like White Fox, learning Cloak would be like really, really good for your flexibility. That character
Okay.
is like insanely broken right now. It's like
Yeah.
They made it halfway! Stop them!
should pull right here. It's a little micro, but I think you tend to
Hmm.
push more than pull. You should be thinking about
Yeah.
pulling people out of position a lot more. Oh crap. Like just wait a little longer, let them come to the choke a little bit more, and then pull them.
Okay.
So your Thor can boop them out even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is dangerous. Okay, just quick question for you. In your comp, if you're playing Cloak Su, who should be the support at the back?
I think I should,
Why?
because I can hit them all in a straight line.
Can Cloak hit them on a straight line?
Yes.
Kappa. No, your cleave healing is way better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like way, way better. Yeah, so you should be in the back. And you have self-sustain too, so if you take damage, like chip damage, you can just shield yourself for a second and you're fine. Your cloak doesn't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so with that in mind, where should you be standing in this fight?
Definitely behind for sure.
Yeah, so you go for this pull, and then you jump backwards, and then you're back here, and then you're chilling again, right? Where you can see everybody, so you don't have to put yourself
Yeah.
in this dangerous position that you do right here, where you are facing away from your entire team. If this Bucky's looking at you, goodbye.
Yeah.
Like, you're lucky your Venom's
Okay,
in right
that
here,
makes
you're
sense.
one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you aiming at? Us against the world.
Thank God they stacked, because your ult was bad. So,
It what?
yeah. Because the problem with your ult here is that all of this is a factor of your positioning being bad. And you're like constantly trying to like readjust your healing, and you need to like use your positioning to create that line I was talking about to heal multiple people at once, or to orientate yourself in like an angle where your team can sustain the pressure that they're committing. So like for example,
Okay.
like here, the position that you're in is good. Your Venom is kind of trolling, but he still has his swing. He can get out into a position where he can get healed, and you like wide swing him right here to like try to help him, which not only like puts your back to the side of these characters right here, which is what we care about. Like you don't ever
Yeah.
want to take your crosshair away from the threats that are shooting you unless they're dealt with, and you don't know if they're being dealt with right now or not. So like it's very, very possible that someone again could wide swing right here and just shoot you and kill you, or at least pressure you out to the degree where you have infinite downtime and your tank still get healed.
Okay.
Right. So never, like the number one rule of support, in my opinion, is never kill yourself to help somebody else. If what you are going to do or the play that you're going to commit to is going to kill you, unless that player is going to kill their entire team, do not do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like here, if you're just playing in a straight line right here, your Venom, if he's getting healed, he stands right here, your Thor stands right here, you have a line. And even if they separate, it's like really, really easy for you to adjust and heal this guy or heal this guy, while also making sure that you're not dying from this angle, because all the threats are in front of you, so it's easy for you to deal with.
Okay.
And it's like right here, just keep healing your Thor, keep healing your Thor. This guy is safe. He's using cover. He has his fucking swing. If he dies, it's his fault. He's trolling. But when you turn right here, you stop healing your Thor. He's the one taking all the vision aggro, and he dies.
Yeah.
Right. And then your Venom fucks up his swing and then trolls the game, and you ult to sustain him. But you should never do this.
Yeah.
This guy just sold the game. This isn't your fault. If he dies here and you have your ult, it's him being a pig, not you being like not you trolling.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because what happens now is if their team has like if they have brains, they just point and laugh at you, wait for the support ult to go off, and then they have both support ult advantage. You're guaranteed like losing the next minute, maybe 2 minutes.
Yeah.
If they play it correctly. Like this is a game losing mistake. Using your support ult right here. Thank God they stack. Like, thank God. Like, they sold the game right there.
Still die though after this.
Yeah. I mean, you're in a blind. Like, their cloak probably blinds or something. Plus, they have way better support ults, and your Daredevil is in, like, he's gonna do anything. And he's just trolling. And then we cloak ult after. Which I'm pretty sure our Daredevil is dead, and our Venom... Oh, no, our Venom's still... Maybe we can kill something. Wait, your cloak dies, bro. Oh, my God. Yo! Bro, forget where his support ult was? Like, what? Like, oh, my God. Alright. Okay, you're also trolling. There's no reason for you to be this close.
Okay.
Like right here. Like literally no reason, especially with this guy looking at you. Just move your shield and jump to the left or to the right and just use this cover.
I've got your back.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Alright, not your fault. We need to jump away now. That's your fault.
Okay.
That was good. That was really good. You shouldn't need to match either. You probably would die here, don't you? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why do you think you die here? I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
All right, let me see. I ulted this.
So you match the cloak ult, which is good. But why do you die?
Should I have just jumped away?
Well, there's an important distinction between cloak and invis ults, other than like the cloak ult is just fundamentally better than invis ult in almost every way. Other than like
Yeah.
the invis ult has the benefit of like the slow and making your team invisible, but the issue is that with cloak ults, that it has better inevitability, which inevitability like in this context just means that they will win over time. Like if a team comp, if their win condition is inevitability, which is like I know you probably already know what the word means, but it has a deeper meaning in the context of what we're talking about. So inevitability is like a very common win condition in this game, where like triple support, for example, it wins inevitability, and that's why it's so boring to play against because it's like talentless, where the enemy team just presses their support ults and they have 45 years of immortality.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the context here, because your cloak went first, it means that the enemy team wins inevitability because your ult lasts shorter than cloak ults does. So if you have to match their cloak ult, which came number 3, and yours is number 4, they win inevitability if you don't greed correctly. So this is going back to like the very, very start when we were talking about Larry. So this should already be a sequence that's playing out in your mind if you know that all 4 supports are online. The moment that your Su ult comes out and nothing happens, you should be understanding that your role right now is to greed your support ult as long as possible. And if it gets forced early for whatever reason, like if you're about to die, if someone else is about to die, if someone makes a mistake or something like that, that should tell you like the next 10 seconds of what you need to be doing. Like immediately. You should know what to do the moment you hear the cloak ult.
Yeah.
So they match Cloak and Sue, but that doesn't matter. Like you should be going first here so that you can guarantee that you have equal inevitability or better. But because you go first, it means now when they walk with their Cloak ult right here, which you should anticipate that they do because they're trying to win the fight, it means that you need to be already back here greeting, because you need to minimize the difference in the timer of the support ults for this fight to be winnable for your team. And that the cloak ult lasts 12 seconds or 14, whatever it is, yours lasts 8. So if you're not able to at least shave off 5 seconds, you're guaranteed going to lose because they're just going to run you down, especially because they have blinds. And that's why you lose.
Okay. Yeah.
So you use your, well, sorry, I can't speak. You use your support ult here when she's only on her second dash, which means that the timer of her cloak ult hasn't even started yet. It's like counting down.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have waited.
So we can see right here, yours ends right there. Theirs is still up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just run your team over. And their all ends just now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that all make sense? I know that's like kind of complicated.
Yeah, that does make sense. No, that does.
Yeah. And their Daredevil's fat. Or your Daredevil's fat. We lost. This is like a really good angle. This is max win. You're max fat though. That's not your fault.
Okay.
You're trolling.
What should I have done differently there?
You know this guy is right here. He's not cleared out yet. Just don't walk up until this guy's cleared.
Okay.
Yeah. This guy has half HP when he rounds the corner. What if you were back here healing your team, waiting for this guy to get cleared, and he had to like stretch in order to ult you right here? It'd be way easier for your team to deal with it, right? Or if he ults your cloak, it's the same concept of the line, where it's better for you to be in the back because you have cleave healing. Your cloak can just drop the bubble, and then you can continue to heal everyone in front of you without having to worry. You could push this strange away who's looking for his ult. You're in a, like you were just like the chess master right now. You can see the entire game, and you can move all the pieces how you want.
Yeah.
You're back here, your entire team doesn't get hit by this because you see this fucking pig walking top left with his ult. You push him away when he goes for it.
Okay. Yeah. That makes
like
sense.
all of these small things are what's keeping you in Celestial.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't give up so easily. Feeling fantastic.
Oh, that would have been nice. That's reasonable. That's fine. Yeah, you play this fight well. This is good.
Okay.
Everybody near 30 seconds.
By the eye of the jury, executioner!
Yeah, this is good.
Why would I need you? I've got you covered. Only 60 seconds left.
Oh yeah, I think my cloak ult was still up.
Yeah, you were full fine. Do you even need to be this close in the first place?
I guess not.
Nah, I mean, if I'm you, like when I hear this cloak ult, I'm jumping to the right side and I'm just invis, just waiting. I'm just AFK. There's no reason for you to like ever put your life at risk or to like put yourself in a situation where you just don't get like infinite better Su ult. Like here, if I'm you and I hear my cloak do co-op time, I'm jumping to the right side and I'm AFK stealthing at their backline, just waiting, and then I'm ulting their backline and just killing their supports.
Okay.
Because, well, I guess you can't in this case because they have their Su ult, but I'm gonna make sure that I get better, like I greed better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you would still drop it on their back line. You would just do it like 3 or 4 seconds after they use theirs, so you get the better match.
Okay.
Because they got better than you for no reason. Like, that should just never happen. You should drop yours, like, your cloak ult is still going. It's still going. It just did. Did you drop it right now? What is their Su at? Hers ended. It's fucking over. She died outside. So, yeah. And we still end up winning the fight, but we can just play it better, right? Alright. I think that's good. I don't want to overwhelm you with anything. I think that was a good session. There was a lot to talk about. Do you have any questions, comments, concerns?
If there was just like one main thing that I absolutely need to work on, like what would that be?
Support ults. It's like the #1 most important, most impactful thing in this game. A lot of the time, the game comes down to who uses their support ults better or who can play around their support ults better. But if you're doing your job correctly, if you're always greeting, if you don't die out of your support ult, if you don't die with your support ult or close to it, like all of those things, like you will just naturally win more games if you play the exact same way, didn't clean up your neutral at all, didn't think about the characters that they had or like any of the ults that they had or whatever, and you just played like pure reactively, like you would just naturally climb. But all that other stuff
Okay.
on top of it is like the difference between an Eternity player and a top 500 player, so on and so
Yeah,
forth.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, of course. Hope you learned something, and thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let me know if you have any other questions. If you need help with anything, just don't hesitate to DM.
Alright, thank you so much.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for
You
watching.
too. Bye.